Fantastic.
Wagwan.
In editor.
Wagwan. Everything is so perpendicularly per unit time. Here we go.
And we are just at method with the new machine gun.
The machine is machining here, and we are just a little bit having a leisure.
A leisure?
Yeah, a leisure, man. Because we are at the boutique here to eat some chips.
French fries.
Chipsy.
French fries.
French fries. That's a French name, man.
It is good
chipsy,
to hear. It is good to hear.
Yeah, chipsy. Or you can call them chips cripsy. Exactly. That's our language here. Exactly. How is everything, man?
Everything is fantastic.
Cool.
You're gonna introduce yourself. And we are just the cool kids.
Oh, the cool
into
kids.
This kind of agreement.
Exactly. So, beautiful people, wherever you are, welcome back. It's Arsko Gintu back again. And here we are, it's one-on-one live coverage that is going to be coming from Nyabuansa, from the boutique one-on-one. And Karifrajis, very nice because you have come back again with a new boom, talking about everything has to move awesomely and equitably. And we have not to talk about what happened. It's what are we doing, not what has happened. Exactly. So at that kind of the moment, I'm just coming from talk about checking the installations of the transformers, and also I just brought that kind of the section talking about right now there's development that's going to be coming to each and every kind of the village, including your village also. Exactly. That we're going to be having a transformer that's going to be brought there, and I just confirmed it from the above authorities talking about there's a transformer, but the only thing that we have not made is writing. I heard about talking about you have already wrote your names and IDs.
This is what we call application.
Not application. Application is for the meters.
But with me, I have just
that's a line. That's called a last mile. Last mile is coming to the whole village. Whether you have applied, so applying is not individual for the last mile to come.
So everything like meter and whatever. You know we have
now
meter
if
number.
You have,
let me tell you, we have meter number. How this we call a cable. How this kind of how do we call this kind of wires?
Those ones they come with the company. Talk about
I went to the company actually.
So let me tell you how it is. You went to do what's called personal, because when you are going for the personal, when I came there, I was telling much of the people that it will be expensive, but I told much of the people that at your area there, the last meters, talk about 600 meters from a transformer, it's reaching to Matiko's home, and if somebody extends from Matiko's home, it's going to be a little bit getting some complications if it's not the Kenya Power people bringing that electricity, which brought much of the shenanigans up to Marwa was cut, that kind of electricity, you can remember. And also that kind of electricity that was being driven at Marwa during that time was coming from this transformer from Nyabuansa here, and it got banned.
It is from the project.
No, that of the project has been banned. It was not working, so electricity was coming from here direct to Marwa. And when the party was about to start, when now the mixers are going to be starting, one drop was there shenaniganing with the desktop, that kind of the transformer got banned, if you can remember. So very many people complicated much of the statements here, talking about this kind of the guy has made it to we don't have electricity, is the one who is consuming a lot of electricity down there, and they came and cut it, and when they rectified, they cut it to go to Marwa. Then they shifted back to the project from child funds program there. Now even that electricity that transformer, when it came, I was sent me and Gake to go and install it.
I remember also Udmer, I was just acting like
we were working there.
I was like a supervisor or
handman, because I was the supervisor, because I was the one who was having the money. Exactly. And the Gake was also sent. So I can remember from that kind of the statement, whenever it was installed, they could not put light on or the power on, because they had to do what's called survey. Exactly. So when they went for the survey, they found that there's some of the trees that had fallen, including Mama Ann's tree that was outside, it had fallen.
It was there,
is it a reality?
It is.
Then they said that it cannot be put because of such kind of the things. So they have to be rectified before it could be put. So today, to cut the matter short, we were starting to get out some of the transformers that are not working, and including they're going to be installing the new ones this week. and also to make sure that people are going to be getting the last mileage to each and every kind of the area they are. So to you, there's a time Marwa called the area MP, because the area MP is the one who is responsible for electricity.
I remember that they were at the top of the.
Oh, you were there?
The
exactly. So at that
we were
point,
having full discussion.
Exactly. Then he called and the MP talked about which kind of the village. It's called Guitacho. Then he was asked how many people need electricity. He said that more than 32 people. Then after there, he was told that write their names down and their IDs and bring that kind of the copy to me. So from that end, I am talked about it seems that they think about I'm looking for political leadership, so they don't want to bring me much of the electricity, so I'll just look for my own alternative. Then he said that I'm going to be putting what? Solar panels. At that instance, whenever the solar panels were placed there, he said that these solar panels are going to be expanding them so as I can put electricity to charge people in that village.
No, it was to pump water.
No, not only no, before pumping water, it was those solar panels to be expanded to have more so they can sell electricity.
Let me ask you one thing.
Yeah.
Do you think like solar panel can pump
water
or can supply this kind of how do you call it? Electricity to the entire village?
There's a solar system.
Those
very many, but
the one
not
that,
less.
Yamalo have it.
No, those ones he said that he are gonna be expanding the solar panels or expanding the project so as he can have more solar panels. But he was saying that one to trigger donations. You understand, man?
Was that the reality?
It was triggering for a donation.
That's the real fact.
Hey, so don't be bothered with small things. You have to understand how they are, because whatever they do, they have to put there that bring more. Exactly, and
then things are gonna.
Then that
things
money
is moving forward.
Then those money will go under shade.
Let's go direct to the point of today.
Exactly. So the point of today is to make sure that a development is coming. What we need is development. Even if we say that they are lying us, they are telling us, oh, we're gonna be, we are talking with the managers of this kind of the Kenya Power. We are talking around to this for Riser, including what I know that is a liar. Is whereby let me finish my point.
All right.
Whenever I knew that he was a liar, it's whereby he told us that, oh, this electricity, the line from Mama Ann's family to his home, it was put via the Kenya Power
company.
When they came to cut electricity and said that this kind of the line, it's not legal, I was wondering how.
It is for corner.
Imagine. And he was telling us this power, you know, I've used a lot of money, and it was corner. That's when I knew that he was a very big liar. But why do you say that this kind of it's just for it's a line that has been created with Kenya Power? At the end, they cut it and say that this line is not into the system. So that's the point we knew that things are burning.
You know, the little things is they are at the same point. Like people we're going to talk about Jamong.
Exactly.
Jamong, there is a time he was just given 1 million Kenya.
1 million.
Pesos in USD, how much?
USD is like 9,000. 9,000 US dollars.
1,000 US dollars.
9,000 US dollars.
So this kind of Jamong, he was just given this kind of amount so that he can just proceed with his construction.
Yeah.
But he was just inspired with this kind of the Muzungus and whatever, and the people who has just got a Muzungu and sometimes they're gonna just shake and cucumber and whatever.
Yeah.
So it reaches at a given moment where Jamong was told that this kind of a hotel is where that you can just have even like more than 10 ladies.
Exactly.
So when you have 10 ladies, they can mimic your cucumber. They can just suck the cucumber and then just touch your chest and whatever. But the real things, you know what?
You are draining your pocket.
Exactly. For one night is just paying 300 Kenyan.
300,000.
300 Kenyan.
300,000 Kenyan.
Exactly. So Jamong was spent there for 4 days.
4 days. So it was
how many?
He came
1 million.
He came out
200,000.
Exactly.
So Jamong was just asking for an advance. He could teach an offer. He was just asking for offer. So he was just told that, oh, just pay 900. Then that is 900,000.
9,000. Yeah, he paid
900,000.
Kenya shillings.
And 20,000. 920,000.
Exactly.
So Jamongo, he left, come back into the village, but he was just having 8,000. That is where he started this kind of scenario talking about I quit rat
race. Yeah.
Jamongo is like a confused guy
Right now, what I can say is things are very difficult, and this YouTube street, it's not like the way it was. And right now, everybody has to be punctual.
Yeah.
Because from how we act, you know, people are watching. They know that this person is acting this way, the other person is acting that way.
Yeah.
So you should understand at what rate and how are you acting. That will be that will bring you to an equation whereby if they're gonna be surprising you or not. That is it. So right now everybody has been aired out. Talk about from every point, every sections. So it's how you act, it's how you're gonna be gaining it.
Let me know people that are smart. And we're gonna talk about the last remarks. Is about the incident that was just occurred yesterday at the villa.
Or the incident?
It was all about the tips.
Yeah, the
the only thing that people they never understand which we do broadcast, it is the reality. And yesterday, the boy was just there. He was just being feeded there and whatever. Those are such kind of the kids. They were just there during the jungle, during the construction.
Exactly.
They quitted schooling.
Yeah.
My friend, if you quitted schooling, what do you expect? Because of the construction was there.
Yeah.
He was. Remember the.
You understand?
This kind of.
You understand that since the construction of the villa started,
Yeah.
even he was warned.
Yeah.
With much of the subscribers
Yeah.
talking about you are employing you are doing child labor at that kind of the villa. You can understand it.
Yeah.
And much of the people are talking about they were working. There's even a time I was in the fish pond.
Yeah.
Then he came and talked about whenever you want to pick some videos, tell Gitangita to get out from this kind of the space.
People like Ben also.
I remember.
I remember even during that kind of a session is where also Ben was just to be into school. Right?
Yeah.
But like Gitangita was just powerful.
Exactly.
People like Gitangita were just mining sand from the river. Much of the boys from there. And at this kind of a moment as we are just speaking right now, like 100 of the kids, they never back to school.
Exactly. That is it, because even Chris the Great can tell you the history on the boy who lost from school and was found at the villa working there. So that's the point that you can take not into granted and talk about that's a serious matter, because is employing children in that occasion. Talk about is now committing what is called child labor. Whenever they are just working there, they are just being broadcasted to be in school, but they are just there to do much of the works there, and is feeling very characteristic, very nice.
How many times have you worked there for free?
The only thing it tells you is there's food, there's whatever you can sleep.
But let me tell you this. You remember the time that they were saying that you have to work,
then you eat
you eat booze.
There's a custom.
Or like, so also again to remember that.
Yeah, man. Exactly. The good thing is we were tricked. Talk about after tricking. You understand that nobody cannot be tricked.
And the Razo was just moving in
like safari rally.
Like a safari rally.
And you can be tricked. Nobody can tell you that you cannot be tricked.
Let me add it to bit. Who left there as a legend?
Who left as a legend?
Yeah.
Everybody.
At the top of the Razo.
Who was a legend?
Who was the legend?
No, everybody was or whatever you want.
There is some of the guys that were just snake, but we left.
Two of us.
No,
I think
Gintu was just having this kind of how do we call this kind of mtalingo? Kroba.
Yeah.
Gintu was just having kroba, and I left, and also such kind of a day.
I think also, you left me there, man.
No,
there's a day
I never left.
There's a day you never came.
Aneso is the one, and I am Marwa. He just got. Tell Aneso not they will just come in here, because
he was waiting for us.
If you were the guys that you are just powerful, you Gintu and Aneso. Why could Aneso now stop this? I thought Aneso is sick. Then after the third day, Aneso came back.
Amura, where? Amura.
Jaman. Jaman. Mura. Wewe kama umeona kazi imetosha, tafadhali kwenda nyumbani usije ukasema eti nimekuwa na filmaso.
Exactly. So at that artifact, I can say that that's how much of the people are being used.
Exactly.
And at the end, you'll be told that you are a voluntary. And I can understand that's the propagation that are always coming out. And even the persons that you are asking or hearing that they are just found at the villa at this point and talk about this is a thief, whatever, east, west, and south.
Yeah.
Those are just the suckers of the drama. Talk about if the person was there talking about he has stolen whatever and whatever, that they are eating things that have been stolen.
Let me tell you. Ayamaru himself talk about this kind of a guy he's just spending outside here, eating here and until to 7 to 7.
That's what is always talking about. All of us, he was saying that we were eating, sleeping, and whatever. That's what he can come out and talk about when he's complicating the matters. But the fact is, understand that this kind of the guy was supplying them with beans, supplying them with talk about bananas, and they were eating both of them. And he talked about, this is the work for you to do. Apart from asking money for east, west, and south here without working, this is a good job. And he was there, and they were buying much of the things. So how it came up to the point now they talked about things were being stolen, and Amara was the one who was buying. So at that point is now trying to clear his own name outside, so as it cannot be put that he was the one buying those kind of the stuffs, because you cannot tell me that a person can come to your compound and always is there to buy them. So it's only that he was captured red-handed. If we could be there, we could have said that Marwa is the one who is getting or buying stolen goods.
That's the real fact.
Exactly. So he had talked about he has to do it before Gintu and Mogesi capture it. Because we were coming for it. And at this kind of the fact is whereby they have to understand that he is always a drama guy. And there's no day drama will ever end. Because he understands that they cannot survive also without drama.
Do you know one thing?
Yeah.
There is this kind of a scenario he came when he was at, is it Argentina or what?
Yeah.
He was just talking about, guys, just let's donate for this kind of a station. We want to take this kind of a boys to the court. Do you know that such kind of amount of money that was just being donated is the one that has just purchased them Mercedes Benz?
So the good fact is they are pretenders.
They are pretenders.
And at the fact, when you go direct to the point, you can understand that is using the, talk about how can we call it, the current situation to trigger donations. And he understands that at this artifact, they think about they're going to be having a lot of money. But the point we have to drive home is that they are always beggars also.
They are always beggars.
Exactly. So they are just talking about they have money from other people's pockets. You understand?
Yeah.
And when we come direct to the point, we can understand that they hate much of the people who are rectifying and also telling the truth about what has to be there. Forward. Exactly. Because they know that they're going to be cutting off those kind of the funds from their own pocket. Because when the funds were cut, it was in Argentina. And even he came out and talked about this kind of the boys are going to be filing a case, so as you can just know where the money is coming from.
Do you remember the day that we were at the court?
Yeah, exactly.
These are the people, you know, the only things that they can just do is singing the choir.
Exactly.
And also they have a voice to scam people outside here.
Exactly.
That's the only. But for them to come to the reality or talk about into the court, and they have, no, guys, no, we want to use this kind of amount, 1 million. They do talk about 1 million. I don't know if 1 million has just hit their buttocks. I don't know from their back.
They think about 1 million is something very big that you have to sell, whatever. And that million, for them to raise it, they have to raise it 3 of them. Including the father, they have to see from his own pockets.
Not from the pocket, you know, he's the main supplier of brown sugar. And the brown sugar is the one that is just
it's used in terms of
liquor. And that's now the way we are just speaking right now. If we will be able to spot at the construction, how do we call that kind of a construction site?
It's a D site.
D site, when we'll be able to spot it, we'll find much of the liquor, like almost 40 liters. The guys are just drinking there, and they're just talking, Mama yang. Then those are kind of the guys. Way.
So at that kind of artifact, we understand when we are coming to the clear pathway. When we are talking about, there's a time David Jr. went and brought the police
Yeah.
and said about this kind of the people are selling some of the liquor, which is bringing undevelopment to the village, and brought much of the police so they can just contemporarily comprise that kind of the village and bring much of the chaotic and we can call it mayhem.
Yeah.
At that kind of an artifact, I can remember that the police got much of the people and they arrested them. Then at the large time, the Congress was the one who was sent again with the same on their own money and go and bring those kind of the people from the cell, and they said that we are the rescue people who are rescuing much of the villagers. And also you remember that the Congress is the one who is producing the brown sugar and selling to the same people they arraigned in court or arrested so they can just make it happen. So at that artifact we say that this is a drama family, and drama will never end at that kind of the point. Exactly. So we're gonna be rushing somewhere. Yeah, so as you can just make it happen. So guys, if you're first time watching this kind of the video, support, subscribe, like, share, comment, and join. It's _
Always
Gintu,
one love.
and make it happen. One love,
And
one
Amigo never end.
Keep it tuned.
It's again to here.
Keep it locked.
You look like a Muzungu, man.
No, up here, man.
This is like a... No, this is like a Muzungu is dying.
Oh, it's keep it tuned, keep it locked, huh?
Keep it tuned.
Keep it tuned.
locked.
Keep it locked.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Always one love
Always one love.
and a positive vibe.
Always.
The reality has to continue.
The reality has to come.
As amigos.
Conquer the
Never
Babylon,
die.
conquer the hill slash and Marwa. Keep it tuned. Back again to this kind of the spot as we're gonna be tangling and making it happen.
Fantastic.
This is just the beginning.
Is a new machine gun.
A new machine, bro.
Five what?
5 gears.
5 gears like Munyama for Mogesi
Oh,
there.
even yours there?
Is a rendima for him like to the road.
Yours is in prim.
Is a Kinyambi. Terrible machine gun. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
One
on
Mogesi
Mogesi channel.
Just moving straight forward.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, everything is just going, and we are just here on the boutique.
Everything has to continue, and what is there is that you don't mind the past, you mind the future. And today you are like kunona nona. Fat, yeah? It's a fat, Ernesto. See you.
Wow. It depends on what
All right.
Yeah,
We're going to
right.
talk about the French fry is a French fry machine, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Just already remember to force it.
On.
All right. Oh, this is what is just happening right now. Yeah?
Electricity.
Today is just on Sunday, and we never open. We're going to talk about we never open the boutique.
Yeah.
But we have to serve the clients.
Because actually, if we don't open one day, some clients might go to suffer.
There is a time, there is a day also we never serve it.
You have?
We never serve it.
Why? Because sometimes when
There is the day for
for resting,
worshiping
yeah,
and
that's on
whatever.
Saturday, eh?
On Saturday.
Yeah, because we understand that we are Saturday worshippers. We worship on Saturday.
not today, but
We don't. Okay, not the Saturday. We worship on Saturday. Yeah, I have not said it before. Hey, how?
Mwalimu, mambo vipi?
Oh, Papa. Yeah, he once used to be a teacher.
Exactly.
We got to understand.
What happened?
No,
I finished the
but he
high school.
finished.
Yeah.
Not what happened. He finished. Yeah.
You can just introduce yourself.
You are.
You can just introduce.
Yeah, I go by the name
Not-
Lucas the Traveler, and one I'm in the Mogesi channel,
Yeah.
and everything is going to boom because I will just be the one there. We are going to come live and clear each and every time it will be
To make sure
getting us.
we are just going to broadcast what is
Yeah,
the real fact and,
and
what
the
is
real
just
fact,
live, one on
because we are
one.
just quiet, but everything is on the head, no problem. So,
Fantastic.
yeah, so we are just there.
Lucas the Traveler.
Yeah.
Let's go. Ernesto is just peeling the potato here.
You can have a clear rope
Exactly.
because
We mulimi. Achoka ambe shout out mura.
we have something we have something we call side hustle.
Side hustle. This is not it is
side hustle.
vitaka uchumi pia ni kwa Kiswahili, eh?
Kitega
They
uchumi.
want to do generator as more income, eh?
Yeah.
In terms of family issues, they wanna. All right, this is Ernesto, guys. Let's also visit to his YouTube channel.
You know what?
I know today we are just going to Rindima for him.
Today I'm going to Ndema for him.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to finish this, fill this,
Yeah.
then
I'm coming with hot soup.
Exactly, guys. From this second of our session, let's go by subscribing, like, share, and comment. Let's make it happen, guys, because Opus One Love. Today is a Sunday vibe. Sunday invest.
Special video
To make sure that
Yes,
always
no problem.
one love and the Amigo never die. Whichever film production, everything what?
It's fantastic.
Everything we produce is just one-on-one. So I have much of to tell, but
Yeah, next one.
we have to
You're perfect
silence
about
ourselves
this.
a little bit, then we come as the real fact. Thank you so much, guys.